And welcome back to Icarus, Olympus solo open world, where we are. Last time we were working on a new mission, another stockpile mission. We expanded our wall-mounted storage a little bit, and I'm actually going to make sure I can expand it even more. Move it in a bit more. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so we need for more storage is more iron. However, we did do a mining run at the end of last episode already. So I don't think there's gonna be much iron ore in the drills. We had to drop like 400 iron ingots for the previous stockpile mission, 150 steel ingots. So yeah, we're fresh out of iron. So for this one we need dried fatty T-bone 8. Do we have fatty T-bone? We have. So we need to dry 8 of them. Okay. Dry, it's all dried meat. Okay. 15 dried gamey meat today. We have, but it's gonna eat into our normal stock of dried gamey. That's gonna take 4 minutes. Okay, let's see what little iron ore has been collected again in the iron coal cave. It's all dried meat, so it's gonna stay good for a while, especially when I salt it. Don't expect any exotics. I'm just here for the iron ore. 300 though. That is not bad. So I'll straight away smelt this. Then I'll grab some animal food and we will check out the other iron drill. I'll ignore the gold. And you know what? Since we are going straight away anyway. Oh, and let's not forget to actually bring a can of biofuel for the salt drill. Let's go to the desert iron drill and see what's all in there. There was a bear there. Well, as long as he doesn't aggro on my mounts, one of the reasons why I have my mounts elevated. As long as he doesn't aggro on the mounts, he is not gonna attack the base, so. We'll first do the salt drill, because there's not a whole lot weight-wise there and slot-wise. Okay, 528 salt, good. Now we continue towards the cave with the iron drill. Like I said, we're going to ignore the gold. So I think we have plenty of gold at the moment anyway. As expected, no exotics. But another 377 iron. Nice. This is all going to be smelted. And with the iron ingots we acquire from that, we can make more of the wall-mounted storages. Obviously we're also going to need epoxy to make it. And rope. So I might have to do a bit mining. Hunting. Bit of hunting for more crushed bone, or I just go for the 3-sep sulfur combo. And with deep vein on sulfur, like back in the days before deep veins were a thing, it was a tad costly on the sulfur to use it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was that costly on the sulfur to use it for making epoxy, but nowadays with the deep veins, it's okay. And let's grab some wood. Let's make sticks for 3-sep. We're gonna need 3-sep for biofuel anyway. And let's make 2000 sticks, 500 3-sep. This one going decent amount of basic fertilizer, which we can turn into gunpowder. We need like 25 or so iron ingots for wall-mounted storage. But we're out of rope, of all things. Okay. Let's grab a stack of rope. I need some leather as well. Two more of the half storage is coming in. And I can get a third one. 2 there. And then I can start working on putting them over here. Maybe I can check in 2. Next to one another here. Or at least that's the plan. So in order to do that, let's start with replacing the wall with glass. And let's see. Again, I can't clip it in as much as the other one. Alignment is good though. Okay, first there I need to get rid of the fiber. So. Okay, I'm gonna take off this sign. This might actually, Yeah, see, now I can clip it in more. So it's the sign actually giving the issue. The sign preventing it from clipping in further. I was hoping I could get rid of the outline. I think it's, yeah, no, it's moved in slightly too far. Needs to go a little bit to the right. Lower. This is the problem with clipping. It's that hard to determine where it has to go now. How is this looking here? Yeah, that's looking good. Alrighty. So it's the sign. This is horizontal. One pixel too low. So let's reposition this one again. Okay, there. How is it on this side? It should be, let it be enough. I'll grab this one, I'll grab the sign as well. Actually, I'll grab all the signs. Oops, that was the wrong one. Grab all the signs so I can do the clipping and positioning better. I have to take off this sign. Like so. That's right, that's right. Okay, all right. Give me some more slots. And then we can move the fiber up here. And I'll move the wood up there for now. Let's just grab both these. You and you. And I'll check this one in here for now. Grab the signs though. Refined wood goes there. 1, 2. That's enough for 300 tree sap already. And 300 tree sap. Let's put the gunpowder away here. $400 sticks. So we can queue another stack of tree sap. This one can go in here to be used for make more biofuel. This is going to be 500 tree sap. we're getting decent amounts of guano though. That is good. I have 1, so I want like 9 more. There's 3 coming in, running out of epoxy. But that is why we were making the tree sap. And let's see, we had more sticks here. 400 more. Q and Q. Okay. Now we're also looking at the water connection, water pipes. Gonna have to move the water pipes a bit lower behind the cupboards. How is this lining up? Perfect. Hopefully I'll be able to put in 1 more, and it's not gonna come to the front too much. And I put this one in here. Doesn't look like it. Lovely. So it is actually clipping into the beam. That's what we want to see. Is this or no? It's too high. 1 pixel too high. So you're gonna have to move it down a little bit. Like so. And now we can shove this one in here. Why does this seem so much lower than the rest? Okay. This is the vertical alignment. Now for the horizontal one. That looks good. That looks good. Good. Yeah. Okay. So I can now deploy these here again. Yay. Okay. Put these back in. 1, 2. I'm lining this one slightly less precise than the cupboards themselves today. Otherwise it's impossible to do. Nope. Give me the water tool. Because this is in the wrong spot. What I need to do, come in from here. I'll lower it to here. And then bring it back up to there. Now it should not be in the way with placing the half storages anymore. There's 100. I need 6, so I need 150 total. 20, 40, 50. There you go. Grab the epoxy. Can I make 6? I can. Lovely. There you go. And then the remaining iron ingots can go in the cupboards. Block the bots, bend the bot. Grab the remaining 6 small storages. Gonna need more signs though. We had half pitches. Okay. I can grab the sign so I can clip it in far enough, lower. What's it being blocked by actually? Too low. Oh yeah. Vertical alignment, and where's my horizontal alignment? How about so? Yes, and yes, good. See, I can now place these without the water pipe being in the way. It's too low. So where's that? Seems a bit too low still, alright? How's the vertical alignment? The horizontal alignment. The horizontal alignment looks just a tad off as well. No, I think the vertical alignment is okay. Actually, let's get rid of this. So I can actually sit up here. Too high. That one is too high. See, here's where snapping would be so good. Darn. The moment I placed it, it went up. this guy to go here. They can actually replace the wall with a stone brick one again. See, this one is too high, so this one is going too high as well. Need to do pixel hunting here, huh? Rather just a pixel too low than a pixel too high. Huh. See, and that's why. No, this one is too high because that one is too high. It is gonna bug me. Yeah, this one is definitely too high. Yellow flash storm. Sorry, I don't have time to look for forest fires. I'm working on my storage solution here. Okay, now I should be able to put this one in the correct spot. Vertically aligned. And now it's one too low. And why am I so hard on myself? Why am I so hard on myself? You know what? I'll just call it good. I'll just call it good. Don't want to spend an hour doing this. Horizontal alignment is okay. Vertical alignment should be fine. And then the last one. No, can't do it. The other one is going to be even higher then. And then I can put this guy in here. I'll have to do. I'll have to do. And there's 8 dried fatty T-bone. See, any forest fires? Plenty of forest fires. Only, ooh, multiples everywhere. Okay, out of my way. Where's my fire extinguisher? Forest fires on both sides of the base. Wood is a big one. Let's try and contain it first, huh? Before going in and trying to save the trees. So I said I was trying to contain it here, and then it just continues behind my back. That's all out. Oh, is it over here? There is still some far out here somewhere. Nope. Okay, well, we lost a bunch of trees, unfortunately. And let's consume some food. Those three we lost. Make sure the one over there is out as well. Lost 2 more trees here. Foliage is still here though, interestingly enough. And let's see. Forests on the other side of the lake look like they are out as well. Wonder how many I lost over there. Okay. Well, there, and I'm over encumbered. Well, guess what? Still kill ya. What do you want? Come on then. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's make some space. 4, 5, 6. I can skin these guys and grab their stuff. Don't need the fur. I'm grabbing the leather though. Same here, don't need the fur. I'm grabbing the leather. And yeah. Don't need the fur. I'm grabbing the leather. And let's have a look at the other side of the lake. See how many trees we lost over there. Free up some slots. I was just that busy with my storage wall. There's another bear over there somewhere. Don't care. Huh. Only 1 tree. So it does look like I went to the biggest forest fire. Which is good. I think. I don't see any other burnt trees there. It's a deer with baby, I think. Yeah. The way how they spawned in together. Okay. I can start drying the next bunch of meat. 15 gamey. Raw meats. I'll just dry 20. The rest I can use myself. Oh, there's more meat. I forgot I had this armor on. Bones, I can make 100 more crushed bone, and then we can make 100 epoxy out of that. The leather can go in here. Sticks go there. Fiber I'll drop in here. Some berries. Charcoal. Let's see. Put you back on here. No, not yet. Let's first put up all the signs. I'm gonna need 5 more. So, aluminum ingots. Can make 10, okay. The remaining aluminum ingots can go back here. Stone brick. I'll replace that wall. I can't get to it from here. Okay. Yeah, I put a glass wall there, because glass wall is flat. So all my storages were proper aligned. There you go. I'm also no longer over encumbered, which is lovely. Only for a while though. And let's see, this one can go in there. See, I can still walk on top of this floor piece to my right, and that's why I haven't put the armor stand back in. But yeah, with the storage talents, I get 11% more dense storage with wall storages. So, worth it. Okay. Now I can put this guy back on. There you go. Grab you. The water tool can go back there. These can go here. Bunch of fiber. And cue a stack of epoxy. Grab a stack of tricep to throw in here. There you go. Right, so if I do the entire right row stone, see where I place the stones for the time being. For example, here. And there. Ha! You see the water pipe there. Funny. Okay. I'll just make the entire row here stone. Why not? And then I'll make the entire next row wood. And this is going to become fiber. That's fiber. Sort. This is queen bee. There you go. Sulfur, sulfur, coal, and coal. Fiber. Oxide. And then I'll turn this into oxide as well. There you go. Sure, there's nothing in here that shouldn't be there. Yep. Good. Sure, there's silica and not stone. Okay, right. Silica glass. The readability of the text here is gonna change with lighting, unfortunately, but that one is still free. Good. Our wall of storage has now... And these are empty as well, huh? Okay. What I could do is I could put the sulfur to the right. And there you go. Sulfur there. I can put fur here. And pick up this one. This one can go in the storage one. There you go. Sword, the fur can go there. Lovely. Dried gamey, huh? All but 2. Huh. Need 4 more. Consume. Yeah, it filled up my stack. Fill up here, fill up here, fill up here, fill up here. One more. Yeah, Stravia, how you doing? Welcome. How's the weekend so far? Treating you okay? Look at my wall of storage. $200 in a row. 7, so I have 1,400 storage slots here. 1,400. You might say I like the new wall-mounted storage. Okay, 15 dried gamey, 8 dried giant steaks. Okay. And that means I need to make some more steaks. Turn these into raw meat. All good, woke up an hour ago, had coffee, and now back in bed. Yeah, you're enjoying your weekend then, yeah? You're enjoying your weekend, alright? No, I need 18. This is 5 more, one here is 6. 13. One is 12, 2, 4, 7, and one is 8. New storage is looking nice, I know, right? So I did the calculations, like I used to do the standing cupboards, like so. Now in the space we can do we can do 3 standing cabinets. You can do 2 wall-mounted ones. Hold on. Let me quickly start this. You can do 2 wall-mounted ones. The standing ones you can do 2 high. These you can do 5 high in the same space. Actually, you lose less vertical space. Now, if you have the plain storage, so to say, without any of the alterations, you have like 50 slots in a cupboard. So in a space of 6 you have 300 storage slots. And you'll have 30 slots in one of these. But you can get 10 in a space where you can get 15 there. So 300. And this also 300. However, I have the alteration 4, expanded 4 alteration. So I can get 60 in one of those. So that means 360. But I get 40 in these. So I get 400 in the space where I get 360 in the standing cupboards. So a storage density increase of about 11%. So yeah, I can store way more. No need for mortar and pestle storage now. Indeed. I took them all and I put them all away. As well as the old cupboards. Also, this takes up slightly less floor space than these cupboards. You're good with calculating stuff? No, not that good, but I did want to check, like, hey, is it worth it for me doing it? So I was like, is it worth it? So I just checked how many can I put in compared with those. And as you can see, well, actually I can on this width of 3, which is to about the nails here, because you can do slightly more than 2, but say 2. Height wise, easy to calculate. So my storage density is actually more than 11%. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can about 9. Almost an entire 9 on 2 floor spaces, so 18. 18 times 60 would be 1080. Here 7, 35 total, 35 times 40. I can get 1400. So that's actually an increase of about 40%. Almost 40% increase. And if you don't calculate this one, it's even more increase there. Can easily access the one on the very top? Oh yeah, I can. Heck, I can even access the sign. So let alone the storage. So yeah, not too bad. Forest fire. I'm gonna have to deal with that forest fire. Pardon the noise. Yeah, sorry about the noise, but I wanted to put the forest fire out. It's not to lose too much trees wise. Ah. I've oh, no more torch. I've used half pitches here to put my solar panels on, and it does keep the walls below, does keep it safe. So that's very good as well. If you use, I haven't tried with roof pieces, but I know with stairs, the top wall will still take damage. But I haven't tried it with steel roof pieces though. Okay, no more, no forest fires. That's good. What's the trailer yesterday? Seems promising. Got me more excited. Oh, the one for Elysium. Yeah, I know, right? Now, I don't know how much you know about the lore, whether or not you have followed like all the lore, but also the storyline in Prometheus. Have you played Prometheus? Or have you seen someone play the Prometheus quests? Because this trailer does tie into, you played all of it twice, okay, so the last missions before the null sector, you know how you discovered the species something something all being dead and everything? Yep. Well, you recall how Group 15 said, like, well, we're gonna, like, come after you for this, and then Saul was like, yeah, hey, be careful, because if anything happens to me or the Prospector, everything that we know will be made public. So in the trailer, everything has been made public, and they were talking about how Group 15 went after Sol. So I like how this all ties into one another, and it like kind of explains game-wise, lore-wise, why Sol is no longer present. I mean, we know Sol died, but the actor, so there's no more Sol voice lines. But this trailer actually tells us it, in the game, like, hey, they went after Sol, and that's in reality passed out. Yeah, he passed away. I know, very sad. But this tells us like in game as well, like in the game, why there is no more new Sol voice lines, because they went after Sol and kind of like killed him and everything. Well, it's implied that I killed him. Let's put it that way. 15 and 15 whites as well. Okay, so, and 15 stringy. These we have to turn into soft, and then this need to be all dried. So I like how they use this trailer to like tie all those things together. Just googled Elysium. As in, you want to see if there's any like gameplay or something available for it, or what Elysium actually means. Eternal paradise in ancient Greek mythology, exactly. So hence the most remark about Elysium, so that's how you call it, etc., you know? Like, yeah, nice paradise you made there. Let's see, if I want to expand this one more, which I kind of want to do, is I need 6 stone brick walls. For a stone brick wall I need 30 stone bricks, so I need 180 stone bricks times 3 is 540 stone. What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40 stone. Then we're going to need refined wood, for which we have no storage. There you go, now we have. Consume some food. What was a crafting that got finished? Oh, this one. Okay, so make soft meat. 2. How far along is this one? Still running. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. Okay, this one is making the stone bricks. What else we need? Screws and refined screws. Guess what? We're just gonna make some screws. Say 200. Yeah, 200 should be fine for now. If I need more, I can make more. Actually move the rebar down. Don't need this one. The reason why it didn't have the water connection was because I, with the rebuild of the base, managed to disconnect the water pump. Okay, so 6 of those. 36 tree sap, 36 refined wood. $26, $36. Lovely. And let's make, say, 1,000 more sticks for tree sap. One, 2, 3, 4. There's 36. Tree sap. Nope. Wrong bench. This bench. I'm also gonna need 4 glass walls. Give me 2 more. Is 10 epoxy, which I'll borrow from here. I'll grab 24. 2 more of these. I'm gonna need 4 half pieces and 4 beams. Make 4 half pieces. I'll make some more beams. Some more beams. And then some more of these. I have 12. Give me another 12. Might not be enough though. What am I gonna run out of? Probably concrete mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 sticks. There's 200 tree sap coming up. Grab the epoxy, throw it in here for now. And let's see, make some more organic resin. Put a couple hundred more wood in the carpentry bench. 1, 2, 3, another 400 sticks for tree sap. Give me a stack here. So we'll throw in there. Silica. One, 2, 3, 400 silica. And stone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. Then we can queue another stack of concrete mix. Let's start by checking this one. So start by putting down the foundations. One, 2, 3, 4. See, I want actually like 5, I think. Because this one is not connected to terrain. Nor is that one. This one is though. So 2 more foundation pieces. Oh yeah, I also need 6 internal wood floors. How many can I make here? 7. Then out of nails, but that's fine. Here 2 more of these. I grab this. And those. And these. I'm gonna start with the roof, if we don't fall off our walkway. Two, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. I forgot to make the floors. Need some more rebar. Give me some more rebar. Six of those, 2 of those. Oh, I can't because missing rebar. Let's just make the rest of the steel ingots into rebar. There you go, 2 of those, and I said 2, thank you. And then we can make the rest of the concrete mix. For now though, first I need to fix the roof before we get a weather event. Four, 5 and 6. Got ourselves a level. Well, we're on max level already anyway, but hey, at least it gives us blueprint points. Beams. Verticals. And horizontals. 3, 4, 5 and 6. We can grab those. This is going to be wall lower. Oops. Take out these. Good. Top side, everything is okay. Should have the foundations by now. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Elysium. Eternal Paradise. I wonder how lush and green and everything Elysium is gonna be. But we've also seen Elysium is gonna have radiation. So how Paradise is Elysium actually, right? I accidentally placed a concrete beam somewhere and I have no idea where. Eh. Yeah, like I said, how Paradise is Elysium actually going to be? Nuclear, maybe radiation won't be as bad. Well, we have seen in the patch now we're gonna have like radiation suits. So they don't do that if radiation is harmless, right? And there's anti-radiation tonics and everything. So radiation is definitely gonna be a thing. Ooh, it's yellow, but that one is green again. Huh. Oh well. Okay, now we can close this off again. Okay. All I need to do is move the power and water lines, and then we can move the trophy again. They didn't reveal any release date? No, unfortunately they did not. Initially I was kind of hoping that they would be able to do it for the 4-year anniversary, but that is going to be next week, and there hasn't been any closed beta playtest yet, so... I mean, if they would have been doing it for the anniversary, we would have had a closed beta playtest already. I know the devs are playing it already, closed alpha, but there is no closed beta yet. So it's still gonna be a while, unfortunate. Now I've looked at the release dates of game Styx Prometheus, but couldn't really say anything about that either. Cause Styx came out like a couple of weeks after release already. As a thank you to the players who stuck with Icarus after the launch. The launch wasn't that smoothly, was it that rocky? So yeah, there's no timetable to derive from looking at the Styx and the Prometheus and Great Hunt's release dates either. So I have no idea when Elysium is gonna come out. Icarus so underrated? I know, right? I mean, I know it has its issues. I'll be the last one who will say Icarus has no issues. I know it has issues, but it has so much goods as well. Okay, so this one is now 6, and this one is 6 wide as well. I'm gonna have to have all the other big trophies before I can state whether or not I'm gonna keep that one in this spot. But for now, I'll keep it there. Exactly, every game has issues. Now, granted, Icarus does have its fair share of issues, and part of it is how the game is coded, as in, like, Icarus was never designed to be played in open world, right? It was a session-based design. And that's something a lot of people don't realize. Icarus was designed to be played in session-based, was never coded for open world. So yes, there is gonna be performance issues in long-running open worlds. However, if they wanna fix that, they'll have to basically recode most of the game, and that's not gonna be viable. People who don't know this, they keep complaining about the performance in Icarus. It's a valid concern, but like I said, it has its reasons. And now there are things you can do as a player to keep your performance drop manageable. Like run your thumpers, localize terraforming device for your tree respawn, respawn foliage, respawn large rocks. Keep your buildings sensible sized. Don't build an entire city and then start complaining about performance drops, things like that. But yeah, most important things when the devs listen to players and the feedbacks, and they do. They do. I mean, which other game do you know which has like weekly updates? Be it new content, be it bug fixes, whatever. Weekly updates. And weekly for 4 years straight without fail. And if there's a public holiday in New Zealand, where the company is residing, they give us the update on Thursday. Heck, even when they had natural disaster there, a big flooding a while ago, we still got our weekly updates. And where another company would be like, yeah, look folks, force majeure, like we had a flooding, like the entire city is basically offline, so we can't do an update. Icarus though gave us an update. Sure, it was a small one, just some new stuff, which they had on the shelf already, but still, an update nonetheless. Every single week. Public holidays, normal holidays, weather events, whatever. They give us the updates. I have to start working on putting railings down here, by the way. This can go there. Oh, yeah. I made 2 more soft meat and totally forgot about it. This goes there. Leather, fur, and bones. Actually, the 15 dried stringy I could as well grab from here, you know. So only the 15 dried whites there. Then we have enough for our mission. Where did we need to drop this stuff? All the way up there, huh? Okay. Doesn't look like the wolves are moving, by the way, the black wolves. This one has been here for ages, and those 2 there as well. I'm used to the world bosses moving around. Like if you reload the game, them being in another spot. Oh. I think it's time to start making some more trophies. So, make more refined wood. Did I really use all my refined wood already? And give me one of these, one of these, you, one of you, one of you, a normal wolf, one of those, a deer, and let's do a kiwi as well. Three and four, and then I'm out of refined wood. Dump in another, and we can make 1 and 2 and 3 and another 4, and then we're going to be out of refined wood again. And okay, that one is going to be crafting for a while apparently. Cool, there's another trophy's worth of refined wood. Maybe the pronghorn. We need 60 more refined wood. Well, 34. 20, so 15 more, 14. And we make a zebra trophy. And this is going to be the kiwi trophy. There we go. Okay, let's see. Our bet currently is coziness 506. Question, do we want to group the trophies? There's a desert, Arctic. I'll check this with the desert ones. Forest. This is all forest. It doesn't really matter, you know. Let's just throw up some trophies. And Arctic Scorp. This is also a rather big one. And then Arctic Vesper. It used to be a purple glowy one, but okay, coziness 588. Good. Ooh, this one ran out of charcoal. We can't have that. Let's just grab another 500 charcoal. There you go. that one is continuing. In the meantime, I need to eat myself as well, so consume, 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 and consume. To those, you, and you. Feel bad after using the rags under the foundation to increase the coziness. So what you can do is you can make the... I haven't unlocked them yet, apparently. It's a tier 2 item, I reckon. Coming off the textiles bench. Basic rug set. Grab the thick woven rugs. Cheap to make, and you can stack them. I don't know how high you can stack them, but you can stack them pretty high. They might only give a couple of coziness per rug, but if you stack like 20 of them, 50 or whatever, your coziness goes up pretty quickly. When I did with Carl on Sticks, one of those missions where you had to build a base with a certain comfort level, I used that trick as well. Just stack a whole bunch of rugs. Worked like a charm. See, grab those. That on top of the base would look so cool. Yeah, but it's so high you can't light it. You can't light it. It's too high. Like, it's in the lake. Part of it is underwater. It's like 5 walls high. So yes, you can put it on top of the base, but like I said, you won't be able to light it. And then it's outside, so during a storm, it turns off. So you light it now, but then you come back from a trip. Then turns out there was a storm, and the thing is off. Then you have to light it again. If I combine this with railings, you still can look out proper, but you can't accidentally run off. So instead of these, I can do railing pieces. Ooh, I do need a beam going this way though. What do we need for the railings? Wood, steel screws, and aluminum ore or aluminum ingots. Well, I have both. Just need some more steel screws. And a bunch of wood. Oh, this one is ready as well. So in the morning we can go out and finish this here mission. Stack of wood, screws. I can make a bunch of those. Max. I'm gonna need them all anyway. I need 6 stacks of meat, hey? So I can fit everything in one punch. So definitely gonna be running the Moa for the speed. I could even replace those all with walls, with railings, but I'll keep those walls just to be slightly different. And those there. And ooh, I need a beam there. Oops. Finally some safety, I know, right? I've accidentally run off the stairs so many times already. It's okay though. It's okay. Safety is overrated anyway. We don't have no OSHA here on Icarus. We're not out of steel rebar. Give me 18 more rebar. Oops. The screws. I said rebar. Well, we'll use the screws at some point anyway. So, nothing to worry. I can make some more of these. 9 more and then run out of steel rebar again. Building concrete is a tad expensive. Everything can sense your weakness in Icarus. Huh, which weakness? I have no weaknesses. I am strong. Let's just say I still have a healthy respect for polar bears today. The other animals I don't care about. Polar bears? Polar bears are tough buggers. I'm telling you. Diagonals. 1 and 2, and then I can put a horizontal in like so. How far out can I get? At least 3, right? Should I put verticals here? Nah. I'm gonna have to, let's see, if I want verticals here, I have to put beams, or I'm gonna want to put beams all the way down. So still gonna need a bunch of those. That's fine. Though first let's make a daytime and let's run the mission. Problem is when you get swarmed by animals and your ego refuses to let you run. Personally, I'm of the other armor. There you go. Boom. Personally, I'm like, there is no shame in running. If I notice, like, hey, I'm not going to be able to win this fight, I'll run. Trust me, I'll run. one of those and eat one of those. Alrighty. Let's run. We go there first. I mean, I could go through the Arctic. There's no use going through the Arctic. I go here around like I always do. Having said that, when I just started this character on this open world, I had an iron knife and I felt pretty strong, and I was like, I'm gonna take out a black wolf. Let's put it this way, it didn't entirely go to plan. Taking out was involved, but it wasn't the black wolf who died, so. But now with my titanium knife and my food buffs and everything, you saw it? Yeah. I was a tad too confident. Why am I actually only running 2 food buffs? Meh. 2 food buffs, 4 food buffs instead of 5. It's fine. It's because I had the brown bear armor on when I ate. And the brown bear armor does not have the 5th stomach slot attachment. Yeah, for a long time I refused to use talent points to get an extra food slot. I have since changed my opinion. 5 stomach slots, so 5 food buffs active is actually pretty nice. Oh, I so love the pheromone module. Now wait till I get my holy suit and another 3 pheromone modules. You laughed? Yeah, I can understand. Confidence is a good thing, but if you're too confident, overconfident, Icarus will find ways to teach you the errors of your ways. Can have 6 food buffs. Hold on. If you're lucky enough to find a mission knife with stomach attachment in the first null sector mission. Hold on. Is that a dynamic loot item then? 1, I didn't know there was such a thing, such a knife attachment. 2, you say if you're lucky enough, which would mean that you don't get the same mission rewards every time. So dynamic mission reward. Hey Robert, how you doing? Oh, the knife gets a random attachment. I didn't know there was an attachment giving you... and I reckon it is not an attachment you can actually craft yourself. Because I can forego the electroshock attachment if I use the iron backpack. Yeah, you can't craft it. Oh, that's a pity. Like I said, I can forgo the electroshock attachment if I use the iron backpack. Let's see, it has what? Iron backpack. What's the percentage chance there? 15% chance for versus the 40 on the knife. But you will still be able to do, especially if you have the fast attack speed. It'll proc the electroshock attachment pretty often. 1 in 6 or 7 hits. And with all the melee attack speed buffs, my melee attack speed is pretty fast, so yeah, melee attack speed and like iron backpack should be good enough then, if it would give me a stomach slot. But yeah, since you can't craft it, I mean, so I would be able to get cooked stringy, dried stringy, stringy jerky, cooked gamey, dried gamey, and gore smoked gamey. It's coded in a mission, and if you find in a cupboard with randomly any game attachment, if you're lucky, it gets a stomach slot. And like I said, I didn't even know there was such an attachment. Okay, interesting. As for a rabbit, it's fine but lazy, you know. How about me? I'm doing fine. I'm playing Icarus. I'm happy. Next lake. I'm a happy camper. It's weekend and I'm playing an Icarus. What else can I want, right? Well, I'll tell you what else I could want. Sitting on the beach. With a nice drink in one hand. A nice cigar in the other hand. Beautiful lady on my knee. $1 million in the bank. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Doing pretty fine. It's the same attachment you put to your armor. But that's not, it's an armor attachment, not a weapons attachment. So you say the game can actually put it on a knife. Huh. Interesting. It's a glitch. Yeah, it's a glitch, alright. Phew.
That's it. You got everything. That wasn't so hard, was it? Well, friend, you done down there? Sure looks like it from here. Group 15 will be glad to hear from you again when you're back in orbit.
When you're back in orbit. This is from the days where this mission was still played session-based. Anyway. Any other missions here in the desert? Not really. Okay, so I can do these, but could already go straight to here. I'm like, you know what? Let's try and follow these mission paths a little. Interesting though that you don't need any. Oh, hey, requires encrypted satellite. I don't have it on my contact board. So why is my contact radio actually allowing me to do in all those missions? Be right back. Hookah time. Okay, hurry back. Enjoy your hookah. So how is the mission? How is this? Sorry. Is it because I'm using the contact radio? But then again, which contact board is it attaching to? Is it connecting to? Nah. Anyway, let's go back to base and... Ooh, Black Wolf stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do Ice Storm. And let's see, we're here. Let's actually go here through the Arctic, kill another Black Wolf. They're very easy to take out anyway. Here, Mr. Elephant. You have no tusks, so I'll let you live. And exiting the desert. I know when I was running here on foot back in the days, and then all of a sudden a bear came at me. It was back in the days when bears were still dangerous. Probably that bear. I ran right into him. That was an unwelcome surprise, let's put it that way. An unwelcome surprise. Anyway. Arctic. We have to keep an eye out for crevasses. Make sure we don't fall into them. And the rest we can just outrun everything. Is it a cave there? No, it is not. Okay. Was just checking. Have to go there. Let's go take out this poor Black Wolf. Now crevasses, either you have to go over them or go around them. Now if you keep the sides, crevasses shouldn't be an issue. You're going to be easily able to go around them. Just keep to the sides of the glacier. Or is the Black Wolf? It is here somewhere. I have to be careful and keep... There it is. Keep my mower safe, preferably. Oh, I'm over encumbered, huh? Now I'm no longer over encumbered, so now I'm faster again. Hello, gents. Don't mind if I join the fight. Now, take some distance, so... Because if this guy takes damage, he's gonna try to go back to his lair to heal up. So if he's far enough away from the lair, I can run after him and kill him. Okay, let's take out a mammoth. Where's his weak point? His forehead, I believe, right? But I can't really get to his forehead. There we are. There you go. Actually, no. Something for this one. Make some room here. Actually dress my wound. Oh, I need to make more bandages. Skin this guy with a taxidermy knife. So I can grab this one. I'll grab everything. Inventory, swap this one back. Go here. You get one of these. And a bunch of bone. 2 tusks. So that's 200 epoxy. 1 tusk turns into... What's the fastest way actually? Fastest way is to go back. 1 tusk turns into 400 crushed bone. So 4 crushed bone is 100 epoxy. Meaning 1 tusk equals 100 epoxy. So there's 2 stacks for us. Nice. I mean, I could have gone through the Arctic there, but this is going to be faster. More straight than the zigzagging in the Arctic there. Now, if you want experience and resources and such, Arctic entrances tend to be guarded by wolf packs. Very good method to quickly gain a lot of experience and resources. Leather, fur, bone, meat. Just quickly run around the lake. It's going to be faster than swimming. Yeah, nice and fast mower. So for this character, we're currently sitting on 4800 Ren, almost 4900. 656. No, that is incorrect. We sent up 461 yesterday. Not 164. So 953 purple exotics, 50 biomass. Oh, this guy is out of food buffs. So you eat one of those and you eat one of those. Omnifood first, because it increases the effectiveness of the other food buffs. And today there is no worms. Oh, there's the worms coming. Bye-bye. Too late. So yeah, Omnifood first, and then your sheet animal food. So sheet animal food is more effective. It's like 30% or so. 25% more effective. Definitely worth it. And according to the screen, bottom left, both my food buffs are at 154% effectiveness. Not sure where the other 29% came from, but hey, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the trees are annoying. You only see them at the last moment, and then you don't have time to avoid them no more. Do, 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 do. We're close to Starter Lake again. Let's actually go to the left around the lake. So I don't have to cross the river. 2 open worlds ago, this island is where I built my initial base. Before starting to work on castle. There at the waterfalls. Man, that was a big building project at castle. Never actually fully completed it, but I got a bit bored in that open world because I had done everything already, all the missions, and all that's left was to continue Mountain Castle. And like I had the structure all completed, so it was basically moving base and benches. Well, where's the challenge in that, right? So I decided to start a new character on a new open world. Through here. Heading west. Wait for the lag when the base loads in. Or that lag, the hiccup. Which is usually when you're 500 meters away. Because that's when the map tile loads in. There we go. And you see the beacon appear on the HUD. That one is set to 500 meters. Preset, because it's the prototype beacon. I have more normal beacons now, so I could just swap it out. Yeah, the prototype beacons you can't change color or icon or text or distance or anything. You go there. Drop the meats off. Leather. Bones. No. Bones, I said. There you go. You can go there. This can go here. I'll make a mammoth trophy. For the animal food can go in here. And let's go grab the last, the other tusk from this guy's inventory. There you go. So, keep that in storage for when we all of a sudden need a bunch of epoxy. Alrighty. So, also see what kind of simple quests we have. Hunt and down drone still. This didn't change between reloads either, which is annoying. Operations. Time to do Ice Storm. Combat and killing of creatures and traverse to a new area of the region. Okay. Hello, Sol. Is there no audio here? Also, as you can see, from here I can't choose all this because I don't have the upgrade. Okay, there's no audio from Sol apparently. So let's quickly Ice Storm. Deploy and activate the disruptor above ground and under shelter in the Glacier Arctic. First we have to retrieve the components and then assemble the device. Crafting menu in our inventory. It will unlock the running Black Wolf trophy, the howling Black Wolf trophy and the Black Wolf trophy. Okay. Those I haven't unlocked yet. I haven't done this mission yet after they introduced these items and locked them behind the mission during the Great Hunt release. So we have to disrupt Arctic storm system with experimental tech. For the largest unit we have to go to the southern glacier. Beware of the polar bears. In the aftermath of terraforming, Icarus weather systems descended into chaos. Worst hit was the now Arctic regions, where environmental shifts have triggered endless storm patterns, rendering the zone almost inaccessible. The operator, however, believes they can disrupt the storm using an experimental Group 15 designed sonic device. Our mission is to retrieve the device, deploy at the trigger zone and end the storm to, maybe, unlock the region. Contractor acknowledges and undertakes all risks associated with travel into an unexplored zone. Sure. Arctic, hey? So, if we grab some steel. We can make a couple of thermoses if we unlock it. Tier 2, I say, thermos. It's tier 3. It's steel item. Yeah, it's tier 3. Okay. So give me 8 glass as well, or 10. 2 thermoses. Steel can go back there, the glass can go back there. Let's fill up the thermoses. Actually, I should fill this one as well, because this had filtered water. Now we get purified water. Okay, I know I don't need to use thermoses because I want to make like hot drinks. And now I don't need thermoses specifically anymore. You can use basically any water vessel nowadays. I'd say a normal canteen you should not be able to put a hot drink in, but okay. Let's see. Green tea, and there is a honey tea as well, right? Yeah. 5 honey. And or should I go for coffee actually? More stamina. Gorse tea, less water consumption, so you need to drink less often. But it doesn't make any difference for the length of the buff, so... Yeah, let's grab 5 coffee and 5 honey. Coffee. 4, 5. Honey is here. 5. So let's first make a honey tea, and then we make coffee. And we can use it to stay warm in the Arctic, because we have to go to the Arctic, I reckon. Yeah, so mower time. First pick up this one. Then we run past 2 polar bears, pick up this. This one has a 3rd polar bear. Also, Arctic storm. So, concrete shelter. I can do it in a very small, basically 1 by 1. And in a 1 by 1 I can use a flat roof without having to worry about the roof caving in due to snow. Just make sure you have a foundation underneath it. To make 2 doors. I still want to replace the door of the base here. Oh, and we can also make a mammoth trophy. Grab this one. For now I'll put a steel barred one in. There is even nicer doors, by the way. And I don't have a torch. We can't have that. So let's quickly craft a torch. And we can put the stones and fiber, sorry, sticks of fiber away again. There you go. Trophy. Just quickly put it up. It's a big one, by the way. For a mammoth trophy, you want a base that's like at least 3 high. For these guys, 5 high. 592 on the old comfort scale, huh? This is no honey tea, lovely. You can make some coffee. And here's our shelter. Alrighty. Now the hot drinks in your thermoses stay warm indefinitely, so you don't have to like reheat them regularly, which is handy. And if you go about it smart, you can do a long time with your tea, your hot drinks. Now there is a total of 5 different hot drinks, I believe. 6 actually. There's also the warm water. Since they're all different buffs, they do stack. So, and they all add to your temperature. So you can make it so that you get overheated in the Arctic. You wear like Arctic survival armor with a lot of cold resistance, but not a whole lot of heat resistance, and then you get all the hot drinks. If you like stagger them, you get them all. You can get them all active, and then you can actually get yourself overheated in the Arctic. But I'm gonna go for a smoke first, though. And then we will we'll sleep, and in the morning we'll go to the Arctic and pick up the stuff and make the machine and try to not die by polar bears. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Let's see. What's our cold resistance actually? 30, 40, 45, 50% cold resistance. This one is, oh, less. Fur armor is less. No, this is leather armor, hold on. 37, 47, 54, 60. Slightly more cold resistance. But then I'm gonna be missing the physical resistances. We'll keep the composite armor. It's a very good all-round armor. Okay, animal food. Mr. Moa, we're going again. Eat this. Eat that. Almost another level, hey? So we go there first, as usual. Let's go. Icarus is fast travel, the Moa. And through here. And let's walk for stamina. Maybe I should have made some adventure food for some more health for the Moa. Let's just try and keep him alive. Every day I'm traveling. Where are you at? This side of the lake. Okay. Keep on going. Preferably without running into the trees. Head there. Then take a right. Let's see, wasn't there a cave here? I haven't visited. If there is one, I haven't visited in a while. Nah, doesn't look like it. Okay. Who needs teleporters if you have a MOA, right? Been a while since I've been in here. Doesn't look like there is an exotic stay. Nope. Okay, was just checking. Let's see. Yep. Go in here and then to the right for the first component. There's at least one bear spawn here. But we can easily outrun the bear on our MOA. Past the bee tree. We have to renew our food buffs. So let's do it straight away then. Consume, 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 and consume. Lovely. Okay, it's up here. There's the crate. Element from an experimental Larkwell Martinez device again. Okay. Now we go there. Into the Arctic. So that means time for our first hot drink. There we go. We have to wait a couple of seconds before we can grab the second hot drink, otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay, the canteen is out of the suit already. There's a polar bear. And the second hot drink. No, too early. I have to wait a little for my thirst meter to go down before I can actually effectively drink the second hot drink and get its buff. We don't need it yet. There's polar bear number 2. Can we do it now? Nope, not yet. Okay. Go there first. Oh, crevasse. See, take the edge of the glacier. Now you don't have to worry about the crevasses. Here's another one we have to go around. And another one. Big Arctic scorp there. Okay, here is the second crate. Another element from an experimental Larkwell Martinez device. And now we go there. Up on the ridge. Polar bear to the... Oh, it must be down in the crevasse there. Huh. Mammoth. Ignoring the mammoths, don't need another set of tusks. Let's have a quick look in here. Nah. Too deep a cave. There's a polar bear. And here's our third part. Yet another element from experimental large homogeneous device. Now we should be able to craft it in here. Be aware, don't craft this one. You need this one, acoustic cavitation cannon. Will not take damage from any source. This is the anti-gravity thingy from the quest yesterday or so. Oh, okay, goes in the inventory, not in the bulk slot. Right, deploy and activate the disruptor above ground and under shelter in the glacier Arctic. Doesn't matter where, just so you know. Let's have a quick look in the cave over here. Knife in hand. One worm. 2 worms. Don't get your feet wet if you can avoid it, because that's gonna, never mind, cool you down a lot. There we are. Grab the exotics. I want to get back on the mount as fast as possible. We are chilly. So let's see if we can now finally get this one. Yes. Hot coffee. Right, so now we have to deploy this device. Preferably in a location where we are safe from polar bears. Now, the polar bears do roam around, so there is no safe spot. Period. Oops. Well, we can try to minimize the risk a bit by going to a remote location like here. So we built our little base here, over here. Wall, 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 and wall with the door frame. A door. A roof. And deploy. 0%. So if there's any animal wildlife attracted by this thing, it has to come over here. So it's going to be slightly easier to defend, even when necessary. 4%. No, we just wait. The weather forecast isn't too bad, by the way. All green and yellow. No orange, no red. So, not too bad. If I have to fight, I rather do it whilst not being over encumbered, so. This guy is not over encumbered, eh? No, he's not. It's chilly though. Less stamina and less stamina regen. Less movement speed. Bah. I'm here for the fighting, you're here for the running. Giving the mount hot tea is not going to work, unfortunately. I've tried it, doesn't work. Doesn't make any difference. 14%. Actually, what I can do, I can bring you in here as well to keep you safe. There you go. I'll stay out here, keeping watch. Hello? Why is not counting no more? Ah. No, come on. Interact and close the door. Ah, darn. Was reset. Yep. I should have known. Open the door is no longer sheltered. And there's a polar bear. Well, that's good, because if he's there, it means he's spawned in, and he's far enough away to not be a threat. Okay. Yeah, I should have brought a 2x1. Because they can put the device in the back. You can still open the door and get in. Without it losing shelter. If there is going to be a storm, I don't think this rock is big enough for me to tunnel into. So if we do get a storm, I'll have to weather the storm. Consume a honey tea. 4 minutes on the honey tea, 20 seconds on the coffee. Oh, there's the other polar bear. Another polar bear. Right there. Hey, Xeska. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? Let's hope that polar bear isn't gonna come around here. I don't think it will, though. At least I don't hope it will. Oh, good. He's going to the right. He can't get up there. It's a cliff face. Good. 22%. Almost a quarter done. Is a polar bear there? I don't know. It was a scorp or it's just a rock. For a moment I thought I saw a polar bear there. Let's hope I was mistaken. 26%. Good. Enzyme geyser. I should do an enzyme geyser in the Arctic at some point. See what kind of animals it's gonna attract. Hello, Infinity. Want to drop in, say hi? Thanks for dropping in. And hi back to you. Everything's fine. How you doing? What's the mission? I'm doing fine as well. It's weekend. I'm playing Icarus. What else do you want? The mission is the ice storm mission. We had to pick up components from a crate here, here, and there. And then we crafted this acoustic device, which is supposed to like fix the weather here. For this mission, like terraforming device went wrong and there was bad storms in the Arctic, especially. So now I'm making a device which is gonna fix the weather. Luckily it's nice and blue sky, clear weather, no storm. Yeah, 40% through the weather fixing. Oh yep, the polar bear Best not let him aggro on me, because then he might actually come around and I'll have to fight it. Polar bears is like the animal I have a healthy respect for. They hit like a truck. And dodging polar bear attacks is tough. Have you already killed a crab and a polar bear? The Arctic Scorp, yes. And I have the trophy in my base to prove it. Polar bear I have not killed yet with this character on this open world. Like other characters, other open worlds, I've killed lots of them, but not on this one. I mean, when this the timer is 100%, I can grab some beams from the MOA, and then I can go and try and kill the polar bear. But that guy, the red guy, yeah, I've killed him. Cool. He's jumping. And normal bears, I'm like, hey, I hear a bear, I'm gonna go towards him and I'm gonna kill the bear. Not so much for the polar bear, though. This is a nice, very cool and chilling game. Oh yeah, it is. Nice base building and everything. I like it. I like the game a lot. Which you can tell by the amount of hours I have in. Which is currently, I'm sitting at 3,500 hours. Best game? Let's put it this way, it's the game in my Steam library with the most hours by far. So, yeah. I mean, I like Valheim a lot as well. Valheim with the terrain manipulation and stuff. Grounded, I've been playing Grounded as well. Very nice game as well. Building mechanics is slightly different in Grounded because there is no gravity when building, so no structural integrity. So, for example, in Grounded 1 there is the picnic table which ends like here, and we build off just a grass floor building up and then build a castle up, which is like not supported by the picnic table at all. Everything is like hooked up to this grass floor. So building mechanics is interesting in Grounded. Icarus and Valheim have way more realistic building mechanics. Like structural integrity, which you have to keep in mind. I played this game stealthily? Not really. I just don't want to run into the polar bear. Although I do want to take one on with my improved melee attacks. But it is risky. There he goes. I mean, a mammoth I'll take on head on. Run up to it and knife it in the face. What biome is my base in? On this open world I've built my base on an island here in the forest biome. It's a homestead base I built for a mission. There's a pyramid base I built for a mission. I kept those bases. But my main base is down in the forest here. Forest biome is the easiest biome though. Although, having said that, this part of the desert is quite safe. Desert here isn't too bad once you are able to take care of all the cougars. Northern forest is tougher. Higher level animals. But that's where I built my base in my previous open world. Somewhere on the waterfall around one of those two rivers. Or this waterfall, actually. above this waterfall. Nice view. But yeah, I do start a new character, a new open world regularly. So, and so I can test out new character builds. On this one, I went more into the knife a bit. Which, like first time I'm doing this knife build, more of a knife build. Other location for the base. Like I said, this time I built it here. Other layout for the base and everything, just to have something different. Also built a pyramid. I think the same place where I did. Well, this is the mission is called pyramid. The base itself is just a normal, the normal block. Okay, now I have to repair the stuff here before I can pick it up. Yeah, it's the normal, what is it, 3x3 I believe. A 3x3 square base. Oh, you built a huge pyramid there. Yeah, like I said, I was like, you know what, I'll, let's see, 5.5 versus 5.0, meh. I just built a standard block base. Where's the polar bear gone? There. You stay there, and I'll go out and... So, my usual strategy for taking on a polar bear is have it stand underneath me whilst I go and shoot it in the face. He's coming. So stand here, he can't run up because I have a stopper in place, and then I can just shoot him in the face. Apparently I have a shotgun with a couple of bullets. Yeah, let's see what level this polar bear is. He's gonna aggro on me, he's gonna stand underneath my beams. Missed again. Come on. Come to the side a bit. There you go. Ah, was too late. Hey, stand still. So I can hit you proper. Don't want to waste my arrows. Missed. His crit spot is just behind his nose. Always use a stopper. I made that mistake once where I didn't put a stopper in. And then he ran around and came in behind and ran up the beam. And he knocked me clean off the beam. Taxidermy knife. Excellent stealth. Well, there wasn't really any stealth stuff going on here. It's just get into a location where he can't get to you. Let's see, is there any arrows left here? Don't think so, eh? So I lost a couple of arrows, but I got them from a mission anyway, so... Didn't really lose anything. And we now have a polar bear vestige. Actually, I want more, cause use one for a rug, one for a vestige as such. I want more polar bear vestiges. Anyway, you have no food buffs active anymore. Let's quickly change that. Eat and eat. It was smart. Yeah, it might be a bit cheesy, but hey, it works. It's effective. You're just running towards a bear. Yeah, I do that same with normal bears. Not so much with polar bears, though. Anything interesting in here? Answer is yes. Down, boy. Come on, give me the ghost image. There you go. Give me my arrow back. Carbon arrow. Nice amounts of damage. There's another polar bear, huh? Can I bring you in the cave here for safekeeping? Whilst I go and grab myself another polar bear. One. Normal bear, if you do it this way, too high is enough. Polar bear is bigger, so if your beams are only too high, you might actually almost hit him in the leg. Now he comes this way, good. Polar bear can actually hit you if you're on a too high beam. Level 110, wow. He's gonna be tough to take out. I'm slightly too high. Miss. Miss. Okay, and then I'll just have to take him out this way. You see? I'm shooting through his nose. That's because I'm too high. Come on. There you go. That's better. Stand still a bit longer, so I can shoot you more. Why don't you make weapons, firearms? Meh. I mean, I just still working on my base, you know. I haven't like done everything fully yet. Still a lot for me to do. I'm not going for the firearms yet. I don't need them. As you can see, I mean, once I get to the Great Hunts missions, oh yes, then I'll do the firearms, all right. But for now, meh. I mean, I have a shotgun from a mission. No. Take my of those. There you go. But other than that, I don't need firearms yet. That's a Scorp who just appeared. That way. No. Go there. That way. This is the exit. See, the Scorp just spawned in. Let me actually get a coffee. So my temperature goes a little bit up, so I don't run the risk of getting frostbite. If you're chilly for too long, you get a risk of getting frostbite. And that's a tad of an annoying debuff. There's usually, there it is, another polar bear here. And now we are back to our base. You leveled up the mow? Well, I did. Also, I'm using a pheromone module. And pheromone modules give you more speed and more stamina for your mounts. Combine it with the seed animal food for more stamina and stamina regen. First on the animal feed for more effectiveness from my other food buffs, and then the seed animal food. And then this guy has a nice long stamina bar, so he can sprint decent distance and regenerate his stamina pretty quickly again as well. I built my MOA for speed, like all the speed talents, the stamina talents, stamina regen talents. And only when I had all those, I started putting points in other talents. There is, for example, a talent which gives your MOA more inventory slots at the expense of speed. I'm not going for that talent. No way, Jose. I want my MOA to be speedy. I have another mount for hauling freight. I have the Buffalo with cart. That one I use if I need to haul a lot of items around. My MOA is purely for speed. I'll show you this guy's talents in a bit when I'm back home. Come here. Let me. There you go. So when it comes to skills, let them stand there again. More stamina, more movement speed, more stamina regen. Sprinting uses less stamina. Those are the 4 talents you want for the speed. Add food effect duration, so my foods have longer effect. Increase food buff effectiveness, so they're more effective. This is why you see the 154% here. It's a combination of the this one, the OmniFood, and this talent. And then I went into reduced jumping stamina cost. So if I have to jump over something, it uses less stamina. Full damage reduction, important. I wanted this thing to stay alive. Be able to defend himself. A couple of more inventory slots. But I'm not gonna go here. Less movement speed, no thanks. And I'm just the last points. I'm gonna put in health, damage reduction, and health regen. close the gate. Thank you. My greenhouse, including a beehive for 50% extra yield. I have the talent, which is in habitation, adventure, survival too. Fresh is best talent. Planted crops will not wither. So I just plant the crops and I'll harvest them when I need them. I don't have to worry about them withering. Very useful talent. And then the base proper. The result of this week's update. Wall storage. I get like between 10 and 40% more storage density here. I have to try the two. Usually ride horses that are both in orbit. They're not as fast. So basically the only two mounts you need is a moa and a buffalo. A moa for fast traveling and a buffalo for hauling freight. Keep in mind if you go for the buffalo, and I'll show you. If a buffalo is pulling a cart, it cannot jump. See, it cannot jump. That means don't put any talent points here. Reduced jump stamina cost. If this guy is pulling a cart, it cannot jump anyway. For this guy I went as well, movement speed, stamina, stam regen, food effectiveness, food duration. Here I went for more slots, more capacity, more slots. This guy can carry 1.5 tons. It's level 39 only, but so where I want to go to is couple here to keep him alive, and then more health regen, and physical damage reduction here as well. Oh, I also need to go here, movement speed while hauling a cart. So for the first 4 talent points go into here. Didn't think it would buff me so much. Yeah, buffs are important. Yeah. And this. Oh, I totally forgot about this one. So the next 4 talents for this guy go into here. I want to move this one out, max this one out. Currently has a movement speed of 672, sprint speed of 1400, not bad. Decent amount of stamina, the guy. But if you go for speed, this guy walking almost as fast as the buffalo sprinting. Sprint speed 2400. Now this will increase if I put in another pheromone module. Pheromone modules, by the way, is decrease efficiency. Duplicate modules will decrease their effect for every subsequent module, like 50%, they lose 50%. So the first module, 50% more stam and 25% more speed. The second will add another 25% stamina and 12.5% speed. The third will be halved again, and the fourth will be halved again. All in all, though, you almost double the stamina of your mount. So if you use a Holier and Faro suit, which has 4 modules, slots, you put 4 pheromone modules in, you can sprint for ages with your mounts. Thanks for explaining. You're welcome. And more in there. Put those away. You can go there. This one can go in here. Vestiges drop in here for now. Arctic belt I'll put in here. Put the animal foods away. Stone and bone. Stone and bone. can make 200 crushed bone. Good. It's good for my epoxy production. Consume these. I'll throw the thermoses in there. I'll throw this base in here. And now I'm no longer over encumbered. Can I still... No, it's going to be 10 kilos. No, it's going to be too much. I'm going to be over encumbered if I keep those on me. Not wanting to do that. How did you make statue out of the worm? In the trophy bench. So you're gonna need sandworm vestiges for it. You need to kill the sandworm, and it'll give you sandworm vestige. It will give you the tendons. It will give you the scales, exotics, and biomass. Scales, every time you do damage to a sandworm, it loses a scale with a maximum of 1 per second. What I usually do is I go in with a knife and I knife the sandworm to death. Very easy once you know his attack pattern. Great base, thanks. Still working on it though. As you can see, my trophy room has a lot of empty space still. Talking about trophies. Time to make a polar bear one. There we go. Currently 592. $600. Comfort. Nice. What do we need for more concrete beams actually? Can make a couple more. I'm gonna be needing more cement mix again. 1, 2, 3, 400 silica. Goes there. 3 sep. Do I have 3 sep? I do. Lovely. And stone 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 stone. Can make more concrete mix. Okay, let's have a look what the next mission is gonna be. Oh, I need to update my notes by the way. We just finished Ice Storm. Next one is Deep Vein. Ah, exotics. Good quality of exotics to extract and prospector training and testing of prototype equipment.
The assembly are new to Icarus, but if their track record's anything to go by, they'll be running the place soon enough. They think they've got a lead on some exotics, and the Legos unit's cleared you to start hunting. Congratulations. Time to see what you can dig up. What do you say?
Oh, sure. Now this is Deep Vein. You have to locate and harvest exotic veins. However, it's all about exotic nodes on this mission. There is another mission where you actually have to extract exotics from a vein. This is from nodes. Locate and mine exotics and send them up to orbit. So for the African assembly, we have to go to the southern glacier again, where we just were. The assembly is accelerating its program on Icarus and claims to have reliable methods for locating exotics deposits. They wish to test their prediction models through exploration, with data indicating a cave system in the region is a likely, plus 85%, site. Our mission is to confirm the location of the exotic vein, harvest its contents and return them to orbit. Manual extraction rather than full-scale automation is acceptable as no equipment will be supplied. Let's get it.
With the assembly is a smart bet, and they're moving faster than anyone out here. They've marked a zone on your map. It's supposed to be an exotics vein thereabouts, but it won't be there long, so I'd get a move on if I were you, and try not to come back empty-handed. One last thing. Could be worth searching the area for more exotics. Theory is they tend to cluster. It's up to you.
Why I'm not upgrading my contact device? Not yet. I will in the future. I haven't done it yet. And why not? Because I don't need it yet. I can still, there's still missions I can do without upgrading it. Okay, let's have a quick look in the workshop. Holier and Pharaoh suits. 250 red exotics. So, for all my solo characters, I keep track of the currencies I earn with the character. And I only use the currencies I have earned with it. Now, this is Olympus, so there's no red exotics. So I've set a rule for myself to that I can do purple for reds on a 2-to-1 scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say minus 500 purple exotics equals plus 250 reds. I'm going to get me a Holier and Pharaoh suit. And pheromone module. 53 more, so minus 300 more purple. So minus 800 total. 1 and 2 and 3. And I still have 5k Ren left. Is there anything else I want? I'm backpack, for which I don't have enough exotics no more. After this mission I will have again though. An extra 15% chance to cause electroshock and hit with attacks, which is an interesting one. Did you earn it all yourself? Did you cheat? Admit it? No, I earned it. Don't forget I've been playing this game for 4 years straight. The amount of red exotics at some point in one of my Prometheus open worlds, I had an issue with a tree for red exotics. It was bugged and it stacked 3 red exotic veins in the same tree. So I was trying to empty it out completely, because every time a meteor event happened, it placed 1 red exotics on that same tree, to max of 3 obviously. So I had to clear out 2 entire trees, and then it came back 1 more, and then I had to clean out again 2 trees completely before it finally would start putting exotic veins elsewhere. I have to babysit the harvester, because it only holds like 50 or so. So I spent a lot of time trying to empty out the tree, and at some point I just gave up. But I had tens of thousands of red exotics from there. Some people twist it, it's not clear why. Well, let's put it this way. Oh, I have to unlock all this stuff. Let's just research it all, why not? So if you cheat it in, you don't have to do all the work, you know. And I think that's a reason for some people to cheat it in, so they don't have to do the work. I'm like, I'm gonna do the work for it. I don't care. Gives me a bit more of a challenge. I can actually hold on, minus 500, minus 300. 3 times throw module, holier environment suit. I have to update my my notes. I want to get a cow and a chicken, so I can start making the milk and the cream and the butter and eggs, so I can start making cakes, which is a very good food source. So, cryogenically frozen calf for minus 250 Ren, and a cryogenically frozen chicken, again for minus 250 Ren. No, load out, sorry, here. Suit. 3 modules, the cow and the chicken. Okay, still have 4.5k Ren, 153 purple exotics. So I'm running a tad low on the purple exotics, but that's fine. What I want to go for at some point is the Viridian, briefly. So I get, well actually, it's easier to just go for this one, the Obsidian. Let's grab an Obsidian resource pack as well. So I can make an organic residue cleanser. So there's going to be minus 350 Ren and minus 50 purple. Craft that one. And pickaxe wise, I want this guy for the noxious crust per mined resource. But I need 400 purple exotics for it though. So I can mine noxious crust. You mine the exotics with this pickaxe, you get half the yield, but you get half the noxious crust as well. Noxious crust cleans into 5 items, so effectively you're tripling your yield. Additionally, what I want is this X, because I get infected bark, which cleans into a lot of epoxy. So yeah, still a bit of stuff to get here. Honestly understand you have a lot of time in the game. I know, right? Have a good time. Thanks for the tips. Go travel on Icarus too. You're welcome, and enjoy your game. I'll leave the pot here for now. I can use it to send up exotics. Put on the new Enviro suit. There you go. Now this one does not have a water slot, but that's okay. I can now travel way faster with my mounts. I'll put the suit away. This one as well. Put the chicken and the cow up here. I'm gonna need a chicken coop though for the eggs to go. Stop leading. flame this guy. Bounty, you can be set to wander, is fine. Need to make a chicken coop, otherwise the eggs are going to be laying all on the ground. Chicken coop also slows down the spoil rate of the eggs. Can't make a chicken coop yet. I have to research it first. Rustic chicken coop. Now I do have the advanced one as well, I'd say. Yep, the luxury one. Wood, fiber, iron nails and paints. Wood and fiber. Make iron nails. Oh, I have iron nails. And paint. What's the easiest recipe for paint? I have charcoal, so if I have some tea. Which I do. Let's make some paint. There you go. And then we can make ourselves the luxury coop. I can go for the rustic one, but why not go for the luxury, right? It's part of the of a DLC, the Pet Companions DLC or something. Now, if you place the coop here, the bottom of the coop, the legs are gonna stick through the floor. So I'm not gonna place it on top of my trophy room. I'll do it here, especially in this spot here. You shouldn't be able to see much of it, or at least less prominent, because of the because of the palm trees growing underneath here. There you go. Now if the chicken lays eggs, they should go in here automatically. And like I said, it's less spoil. Let's rephrase that. It's slower spoiling. So nice bonus on the chicken coop. There you go. I thought I made some beams here. I did not. Apparently I'm needing screws as well as a rebar. Screws, and let's make some rebar. Drop that in there. I can make some more beams. 8 more with the rebar we just made. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna need 9er. Gonna be 1 short, so make some more rebar. Oh, out of steel completely? No, almost. That means we're gonna need more steel bloom to be made. And that means we have to empty out our iron drills. Vertical here, there and there. Horizontal, horizontal, and 2 diagonals. Ah, I know why, I know why. This is half pitch. Okay. Deploy vertical here and there. Doesn't look good. I'm gonna need... Well, actually I can actually use these. This one is not hidden. Okay, we'll do so. And then wants 2 more. I could actually go for 4 more, why not? All I need is some more rebar. So let's make 30 more rebar. And we'll make 4 more beams. Okay, and then the railings here are done. Actually, 2 more railings there. Grab these and those. And 1 here, 1 there. Diagonal. Like so. I've moved this one in one. If I put it here and I come in with a mount, I have to open it. Now if I come in with a mount will just walk over it. The same here, it will just walk over it. I don't have to open the gates. Wildlife will not be able to go past. So pathing of the wildlife is being blocked here. Mounts can just run in and out. Oh yeah, there's the other change indeed, which was in the patch notes. The leftmost icon now says temperature. So you're within proper temperature to tame. Temperature, food and sleep. Now I have 5 animals, so I should actually make another animal bed. Or 2. There you go. Pet you, so you level up a little bit faster. Okay. That's all taken care of. Reach the marked location, which is there. There's actually the... there's exotics, or is it a vein? No, it's in a cave, it's a node. It has... Back in the day when it was a mission, I have to think where it was. There was like in a crevasse and on a ridge. One of the ridges here. There was some more exotics to be had. But it's time for me to get me some dinner. So I'm gonna go and order some takeout. I will be back tonight with another stream in, say, either in 2 hours with an Icarus stream or in about 3 hours with a with a grounded stream, depending on whether or not Echo is gonna be home early-ish. I haven't heard from her yet, I think. Let me check. No, not yet. So yeah, if she's gonna be home early, it's gonna be a grounded stream, but a bit later, or it's gonna be an Icarus stream a bit earlier. Well, the best way to know which of the two is gonna be is press that follow button so you get a notification next time I stream. For now though, like I said, I'm gonna call it. I'll do a quick raid, by the way, so it won't leave you without any gameplay. So I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. Now if you did enjoy watching me play and you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And let's see, oh, Tudegging is streaming, good. We'll pay him a visit. But yeah, other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time, and I hope I will see you folks around.